Hi everyone and welcome to our informational webinar, Teaching in the USA with Educational Partners International. We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout today's presentation. My name is Jessica and I work as a content coordinator for EPI. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina, and before working with EPI, I taught English at the community college level. And I'm really excited to be working for a company that combines my passion for education with my passion for cultural exchange. Today I'll be talking about what EPI does and how you can apply. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have regarding EPI and our process. You can ask us questions in the comment box and we will answer them throughout the presentation. Please keep in mind that we won't be able to answer questions about your specific application for privacy reasons. All of those questions should be emailed to team@teachwithepi.com. So today's presentation is a general introduction to EPI. By the end, we hope you will understand our mission and know more about the benefits of EPI both in program and after you leave the US. So the first question that most people have is, what is EPI? And you can answer this question in a lot of ways, but first and foremost, EPI is a cultural exchange program that brings international teachers into the US to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We have become a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers from around the world to come to the U.S. to teach. Teachers in our program are currently in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. So while we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in North Carolina, which is about where the marker is on the map on your screen. We would love to know where you are from too, so please take the time to tell us in the comments. And wherever you're joining us from, thank you so much for watching today. So in order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, you probably need to know more about its history. Much of the cultural exchange movement in the U.S. was started by Senator J. William Fulbright. He was passionate about strengthening U.S. international relations and saw cultural exchange as a good way to accomplish this. You're probably familiar with his name because he created the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. After creating the Fulbright Program, he developed and passed the Fulbright-Hays Act of 1961. The purpose of this act was to increase mutual understanding between the people of the United States and the people of other countries. The Fulbright-Hays Act led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the USA. So Educational Partners International is an exchange visitor program authorized to sponsor teachers for K-12 placement in public, private, and charter schools in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K-12 schools, so that means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the United States. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the U.S. to share their culture and then return to their home country so that they can share what they have learned about the United States. You'll be able to do that through 2 cultural exchange projects that you will complete every year that you are an EPI teacher. The EPI program lasts for 3 years, and after you have finished the program, you will return to your home country for 2 years. And those 2 years where you go back home are important because that is when you are really going to complete our cultural exchange mission. Of course, we want to help you come to the US to share your culture, but we are also interested in you returning to your home country and sharing your experiences in the United States with other people there. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the whole reason why we do this program. Your ability to bring your culture to the US and then take US culture back home with you is what true cultural exchange is about, exchanging knowledge and information between cultures so that we can understand each other better as a global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the United States, fully immersed in US culture while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we have a couple of examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their US communities. Diana from Ecuador participated in a Latin American Heritage Festival at her school. She gave the students traditional Ecuadorian food and taught them a traditional dance after telling them some about life in her home country. For their school's International Night, Jennifer and other EPI teachers from the Philippines created a presentation displaying Filipino games, landmarks, food, and clothing. They also taught participants about historical figures in their home country. We also have a video of Michael from Ghana talking about an event he participated in. So here is his experience with cultural exchange in the US.
I'm from Ghana. I teach 7th grade math. When I saw EPI recruiting teachers to here in United, I love it because that's my dream. It has really changed my lifestyle. You see, I learned different ways of people, culture. I love the way I learned quite different ways of teaching, strategies, different ways of handling issues, different ways of handling problems. My country, when I go back to my country, I send a lot of experiences to Ghana. Yeah, it's all about learning. I love this program because it enlightens you a lot. Like, I've been in my country over 30 years. That's where I'm born, and I have never seen the kind of behavior these American students do. It's quite different from ours. Once you set up your management right in the classroom, your goal will be set and you can achieve your goal. When I saw EPI has videos and on YouTube, and I remember the glass jar. When the whole class, when my class, do good the day, you get a handful of rice, and once it's lifted up to a level, the whole class will have a prize for it. I love to teach, and I love to learn experiences. So I would say that, so whoever wants to come here to teach in America, you should be ready to learn. Yes, challenges are coming, but hey, you need to stand and fight.
So, as you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the United States. And there are many different ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are truly passionate about and share that with your students. So, now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in the EPI program. So, the most obvious benefit is that you will get to encounter new cultural experiences, experience life in the US, and share your culture with people who would not normally experience it. Your students here may not know very much at all about life in your home country, and you will get to share things with them that they would have never known otherwise. By doing this, you have an opportunity to make a positive impact for students all over the world. Also, one of the most important things that we offer you is personal and professional support during your time here in the United States. We think teacher support is a major part of the whole process and one of the most important things that we do. We are invested in your success, so we are available as a resource for you even after you arrive in the U.S. So let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our dedicated and trained support team members will contact you to help guide you in the process of moving to the U.S. The relationship between you and the support team is an important one and will continue throughout your time as an EPI teacher. They will be able to provide you with professional development resources as well as one on one instructional and cultural coaching. At EPI, we understand that American students need the international perspective that teachers like you bring, and we are dedicated in doing all we can to help you deliver it. So, EPI is a program that not only provides benefits while you are here, but also when you return to your home country. The experiences and professional development that you will have while in the United States is something that you will carry with you your whole life. Once you are done with our program, you will be able to go home with a new perspective that will enrich your personal and professional life. Also, participating in this program means that you are now a world educator. You are a teacher who has taught students from multiple countries all over the world. Experiences like these are truly life changing, and you will not be the same kind of teacher that you were before you came here, which we consider to be one of the major benefits of participating in our program. So, before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Carrie Ann from Jamaica says, I would recommend this program to anyone who wants to experience a new culture in teaching and learning. Lynn from Australia says, being in the EPI program has given me the opportunity to meet people from all over the world and to learn their culture and language. Today, we also have a video of Eve from China sharing her experience with teaching in the US with EPI. So, here is her story.
My name is Yi. I'm from Jiangsu province and I teach Chinese in high school in Gastonia. I think probably a lot of people will think Chinese people, they are kind of shy. So compared with a lot of Chinese people, I feel like I'm more adventurous and independent. And I like to experience new cultures. Teaching in the United States just makes me feel like I'm more international than before because I meet new friends from all over the world. Some students, they told me they never had the chance to talk with a native speaker from China, so I hope my teaching and my presence in the school district and in the community can really help them to know real Chinese culture. Besides teaching them Chinese language, I teach them to make Chinese food, and also I had a chance to invite some other artists from China to share Chinese culture with my students. Before I came to the United States, I did not really expect that the biggest challenge to teach in the United States is to manage the students. Classroom management in China is kind of easier because parents will think teachers are there to help their kids to be successful. So they will say, hey, just be tough on our kids. Here, more like a student-centered classroom. Students here are more active. They like to express themselves. So when I go back to China, I want to share with my Chinese students and Chinese parents this part. I want them to be more independent and more open-minded and to know what's going on in the society. It's not just like a school life, you just need to work on your courses. but also you need to think about the future. To teach in the United States is not just challenge. Actually, you can enjoy a different life every day. And as we all know, United States is the strongest country in the world. I feel it's really an honor for me, and also it's a very pleasant journey for me to teach and to live in the United States. And I would say I really thank EPI and all the friends or people who helped me to get the chance to work in the United States and to teach in the United States. Thank you.
To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We also post teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. Okay, now we will be taking the time to address questions. If you have not submitted yours yet, please ask them now. We will be answering all of your questions today in the comments section. So here are some of the most common questions we get at EPI. Lots of applicants want to know how long the EPI program is, and EPI is a 3-year program. People also ask, is there an application fee? The answer is no, there is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as the cost of obtaining your diploma or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or placement fee. Another question we often get is there an age limit? So no, there's no age limit to participate in the EPI program. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. So some of those requirements are that you are currently teaching with at least 2 years full-time teaching experience, you have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and you have advanced English skills. So now that you know more about us, the question is EPI right for you? Here we have listed some of the basic requirements for our program. EPI teachers must have a bachelor's degree, at least 2 years full-time teaching experience, be currently teaching, and have advanced English skills. So if that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. As you can see in the video, the first step is to go to our website, teachwithepi.com. Once you are there, you will scroll down until you see the orange button that says Apply to Teach in the USA. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the application process, be sure that you are checking your email regularly for updates on your application status. So in closing today, I would like to share this quote from J. William Fulbright that I feel illustrates the importance of a cultural exchange education. We must try to expand the boundaries of human wisdom, empathy, and perception, and there is no way of doing that except through education. Much like Fulbright talks about here, at EPI we hope to expand the understanding of U.S. students by giving them the opportunity to learn from teachers like you. So that's all for today, everyone. If you are interested in viewing our previous videos or signing up for our upcoming webinars, go to teachwithepi.com/webinars and sign up for our mailing list. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook to learn about our upcoming events as well as to hear more from our current teachers. If you have any more questions, be sure to email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at EPI, thank you for joining us and have a great day.